Some doors are hidden, some keys are unseen, but all are waiting. Tonight we step into the story of the Witch of the Turning Keys, where what is lost is found in the heart. The Witch of the Turning Keys. Tonight I bring you a tale of doors. Doors you cannot see, and keys you cannot lose. In a quiet village, where the cobblestone paths wound between mossy cottages, and the horizon shimmered with fields of wheat and whispering pines, there lived a witch known only as the Keeper of Keys. She was not feared, though few called her friend. The villagers spoke of her in hushed tones, as though her name itself might unlock something hidden. They said she could place a key in your palm, cold or warm, heavy or delicate, and with it, open a door that no mortal lock had ever known. Her home sat crooked at the very edge of the woods, leaning slightly as though bowing to the forest. Above her, hundreds of keys hung suspended from beams and wires, rusted iron, polished brass, skeletal silver, even glass ones that caught the moonlight like drops of frozen rain. When the winds stirred, they swayed and clinked together, playing a music that was both beautiful and unsettling, as if the air itself were full of secrets. One by one, the villagers found their way to her. A farmer came first, shoulders stooped from years of toil, hands cracked like dry soil.
"I want a key to fortune,"
he said, the voice heavy with longing. The witch studied him, then pressed into his hand a small brass key, warm as if it had been sleeping in the sun. He turned it, and before him opened not a chest of gold, but a vision of himself as a boy, whistling as he sowed the fields, barefoot and bright-eyed. Tears carved new rivers down his weathered face, for he understood then that his true fortune had always been the land and the joy of working it with love. Later, a widow arrived, her shawl drawn tight, her eyes hollow from weeping.
"Give me a key to forget,"
she whispered. Instead, the witch gave her a slender silver key, etched with a delicate curve of a tear. When she turned it, a door opened within her chest, revealing laughter, soft and familiar. The sound of her beloved's voice echoed back to her, full of warmth. She did not forget, nor could she. But she found within herself a hidden room where memory lived not as pain, but as comfort. And so she carried her grief differently, lighter, though never gone. And one night, under a swollen harvest moon, a child knocked timidly at the witch's crooked door. The child's palms were empty, but their eyes were full of wonder.
What key is mine?
They asked. The witch smiled, her eyes glinting like candlelight on metal.
Children already hold every key they will ever need,
she said softly. She gave the child nothing but a knowing nod. The lesson was already theirs. As for the witch herself, no one knew where her keys came. Some whispered they were forged from starlight, hammered into form by the constellations themselves. Others swore they were fragments of her very bones pulled free and reshaped, each one holding a piece of her soul. She never explained, she only listened. And when the time came, placed into waiting hands the exact key their spirit longed for. And so, dear ones, the truth is this: we each carry hidden doors within, doors that open to joy, to sorrow, to memory, to truth. The key is not bestowed by another. It is discovered, remembered, and turned from within. The witch was no more than a mirror, reminding the villagers of what was already theirs. So when you feel locked away, when the door before you seems too heavy, too sealed, too strange to open, remember, you are both the door and the key, and when you choose to turn it, entire worlds may awaken. Blessed be.